Hey, what's up, everybody? Okay, another week, which means another episode of Game On. I am streaming on Twitch right now, as well as DLive, which we're going to be talking about today. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes, and if anybody in DLive is going to come by and maybe answer some of our questions, so we can get some clarification on what the hell this new streaming site is. But before we do that, and by the way, I have Eterna here with me.
Hi, everyone.
Okay. Before we had a lot of people love Eterna last time, so we're happy to have her back. Before we get started on DLive, there's Star Wars news. Now, I'm not a huge Star Wars guy. I'm not anti-Star Wars, but I'm not a huge Star Wars guy. But we are going to check out this trailer real quick and give our live impressions. I'm going to pull that up now. Okay. No, I don't want to do your survey.
Yes, do the survey.
No survey.
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
Man, she got them Angelina Jolie lips, don't she?
Oh yes, yes. I actually have I actually have a story about her. I'll tell you guys later.
She got them Angelina Jolie lips. Do they always come out during Christmas? I feel like they all come out around that time.
Lately, it feels like it. I don't know, like the other ones if you do or not.
We'll always be with you. No one's ever really gone.
Oh, that wasn't much of anything, was it?
No, that was just like hello.
Yeah, that wasn't the Rise of Skywalker. Oh, okay, wait. Where is this on the? I thought. Okay. Let me get my life together. First three that came out were actually 4, 5, and 6, right? And then they came out with 1, 2, and 3, and then there was another gap, and then this series was 7, 8, and this is supposed to be 9.
I'm trying to. Basically,
Right?
how
Maybe?
I understand it is after. How I understand it is like this is supposed to be the before, like the pre. Isn't it like supposed to be like the prequels? I used to watch Star Wars a lot when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then life hit me. I was just like, oh shit, I can't go with Star
Life
Wars
hit.
anymore. Adulting happened.
Yeah. I feel like this is okay. So this is what the hell is those things? I feel like that's
That's
God,
9.
that is 9. Okay, I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because
I
part
that out.
part
That's so
of
embarrassing.
no, you're fine. Part of nursing school is we have to know
Okay,
Roman
Okay.
numeral.
Well, Monumental doesn't. So
Yeah. No, they drill into us. You better know what's
I know
Roman
X.
numeral.
X is 10. I think V is 5.
Yes, you're
That's
good.
that's
You're
about
good.
as
You
far
got
as I
your
got.
5. You're
And then
good.
you got the
got
little
5.
individual one, and that's all I got. Okay, so this is 9th. So why is this called Rise of Skywalker? If this is the 9th in the progression, I'm pretty sure Skywalker's super old. Chat, does anybody in chat know why this is called Rise of Skywalker? Is there a reason for this?
Because it should be Luke. It wouldn't be Luke Skywalker.
It's got to be a different Skywalker, yeah?
No, I think it's because
Star
this
Wars
is supposed...
trailers, heavy breathing, a desert. Pew, pew, pew.
yes, that's all you need to know. Every time, heavy breathing. All the trailers is always heavy breathing all the time.
Connor,
Let's
no
do some.
clue. Nope. Does anybody know why it's called the last, or not the last? The rise of, was it the rise? The rise of Skywalker. Yeah.
I'm going to Google this. Hold on, because
Hey, hit him with the Google.
Google's
The
because
end of the
Google's my
saga
friend.
until Disney wants to more. Okay, so this is supposed to end it. For
Yes.
now. 9 movies, man. There's no way this ends it. If anything, they'll just create. This may end this part of the universe, but they're just gonna create a whole new section.
Yeah.
See, this guy's like the rise of Skywalker. I thought that already happened twice. That's what I'm saying. Like, has that not? Why are we having another? You know what they may be doing? They may be the rise. I doubt it's any of the Skywalkers we know.
Yeah.
That may mean that it's going to start a new spin-off for like a completely different timeline of a new person in that family lineage, but not actually in the Skywalkers that we know. That's my best guess. So they can keep making money and making movies. The Star Wars movies really, they haven't been that good, guys. I've had some people be like, God, they're so amazing, and I'm like, I don't know why. They've been okay. Now the spin-offs have been great. I thought Solo was amazing. I thought Rogue One was great, but the general ones, yikes. I don't really think they've been good since the original 3.
See, I
They've been
haven't
bad,
seen.
but you haven't seen any of them?
No, I haven't. Not after what was it, years ago? I haven't seen the ones like the so-called
Ooh.
I guess they would call the prequels
Right.
or anything like that. No, I haven't at all.
Ooh, okay. Well.
Well, then I googled it, and
No,
it's just
not.
like,
There's no other trailers for this?
mm-mm.
Okay, because that gave us nothing. They gave us zip.
But that's how Star Wars is. They're not
That
going to
gave
give
me-
you that much.
That gave me zip. 67 Easter eggs? No. This guy's just circling stuff randomly
He's like,
in the background. He's
That
like,
shit.
boom, that's a human up there on the cliff. Like, there's no way there's 67 Easter eggs in that trailer.
Hey everybody, welcome to Screen.
Let me see this. Let me see
First, we start in the desert.
He's about to just start circling shit in the back.
Right, randomly.
Is fully white. The color of costume.
He's gonna come with his own
is a
theory.
subtle theme running through the Star Wars movies. Anakin always dressed a little darker than the other Jedi, while Luke went from white.
Yeah,
to
so
green
yeah,
to
that
black.
movie right there. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the original one.
Yeah.
Notice though, she's ready for
It's not the
combat, and
newer
seems
ones.
Way more confident in her fighting abilities. In the
This guy's just like, man, she seems way more confident just because she's like staring at the camera.
Yeah.
All angrily.
Sort of implied that Rey would have a few new Force abilities.
But that's how most of Star Wars
Similar to
movie
Luke's Force
trailers
projection.
are. They
So
always
then,
show
one of the
them
biggest
they're
reveals
staring at
in
the
the
camera
trailer is that
angry.
Anakin/Luke/Rey's
They
lightsaber has been
concentrate.
repaired. So Rey must have learned something in those sacred Jedi texts. Although in the celebration panel, Daisy joked that maybe Rey hadn't gotten around to reading all of them. To me, this implies that her skills aren't quite complete and she still has a lot to learn. Then
Oh,
we fade
well,
into
duh.
This text, which is a nice nod to the original trailer for The Phantom Menace. It's a nice
So is
way
it gonna
to
be
show
just
that
like the next
saga is
gen-
coming full circle. Now,
Oh,
this
you
does
know
look
it's
an
good. They're
awful
gonna
lot
set it
like
up. They're
Kylo
not
Ren's
gonna
ship, but
actually
there's no
do it.
guarantee he's the one who's flying.
Uh-huh.
However, in the
No,
Yeah,
it's
well, I
just
want
gonna
you
be
to say
another
something. Here we go.
generation.
title reveal, The Rise of Skywalker. This surprised me since this film is supposed to end the Skywalker saga and they're all mostly dead. But the title could have a few different meanings. Number 1, it refers to Kylo Ren and he'll renounce the dark side and take on the Skywalker name. Number 2, Last Jedi's amazing reveal that Rey comes from no one is retconned and she'll end up being Ben's sister or Luke's kid. Number 3, Luke has a kid that we didn't know about. This could be Jenna or some other new character. Does that sound stupid? Well, remember, if this movie is taking cues from Return of the Jedi, that movie also had a completely pointless Skywalker reveal.
Leia's my sister.
Number 4, it could be referring to Anakin Skywalker. Concept art from Force Awakens showed that Anakin's Force Ghost returns and kind of moves between Vader and Anakin's personas. There have been rumors that Hayden Christensen was returning for this movie to bring everything full circle. Or number 5, a new Skywalker baby is born. How? Kylo Ren would influence the midichlorians to create life.
That's not how the Force works.
Oh God.
That's
And
no.
if it's your first time here, please subscribe.
I think it's gonna be. Oh God, I really hope it's not that this dude. Where is this guy? This
Out there,
oh,
he had different
This
babies'
guy.
mamas.
I really hope this guy doesn't take over as the new Skywalker. I just don't. I really don't like him as a character. I'm not gonna lie. Not that I'm a huge Star Wars guy anyway, but I really don't like him as a
And
character.
he'll renounce the dark side.
So I hope,
Wow,
I hope
that
that's
bad.
not the case. Okay, well, looks like nobody really knows why that's the case. We just have theories for now.
It's
Now,
yeah,
wasn't
that
there Star Wars new game? Wasn't there some new information released about the game? Maybe not a trailer. I guess there wasn't a trailer. It's just that they're saying that the new Star Wars game that'll be released this fall is only going to have a story campaign, no multiplayer, no microtransactions, nothing like the garbage that we saw with Battlefront. Ugh.
Oh my gosh, I got a story for Battlefront too.
So bad.
Oh my gosh, it was so bad. I actually bought it.
Oh no.
And I played the multiplayer. I was like, let me try this game. It looks interesting. The first time I did the multiplayer, I died. I got insta kill. I was like, okay, this is nothing new for me. Then I got teabagged by the NPC.
By the NPC?
No, not by the NPC did it to me, not a person. I would have felt okay if it was a person. No, the NPC. That is how bad I was with playing that. He's all like standing over me, like, why? You standing over my day? Oh, you're doing some mean stuff to me.
Oh, that's messed up. I didn't know they could do that.
That was the NPC. I was just like, I'm done with this game.
Shame.
After that incident, I was like, we speak of this no more.
We speak of this no more. Yeah, I didn't play it. After everything I heard about it, I was like, no, absolutely not. I refuse.
It's bad. It's bad. Don't. My $60 was down the drain.
That's why you don't pre-order games, and I've been on my rant on that. You don't pre-order games ever.
I didn't pre-order the game. I did not get it on sale. I was like, okay, this looks really good. The hype is real. No, the hype
is it because it dropped price so fast?
I don't know. So when I bought it, it wasn't on sale. So I was just like, okay, I saw the gameplay. I was like, okay, this looks okay. I'll give it a chance. I'm not going to diss it until maybe I'll try it. I tried it. That NPC did me wrong. I was like, screw you, NPC. I am out of here. I don't need this treatment.
Even the NPC did you dirty. First EA does you dirty when you purchase it, and then the NPC does you dirty in the game. Awful.
Exactly. I was
Oh
like,
my
EA,
gosh.
no more treatment like this.
Do horses have souls? I don't know, Rodney. That's a good question. I don't know. Do you think horses have souls? You tell me. Okay, let's move on. What is DLive? So, yes, we are talking. I am on DLive right now. This is my first stream on DLive. So, hi, Rodney. Good to see you. I'm trying to figure out what this is, and that's what we're talking about today on the show. So, let's pull up our next video. Now, from my experience thus far, I'm going to speak to, in my experience thus far, is literally just today setting it up. I'm going to speak to it as much as I can, but I'm hoping that chat will pick up in DLive and kind of fill in the gaps, or, you know, clarify on some of the things that are said in these videos, if they're wrong, if they're right, so on and so forth. Now, the first thing that drew me to it, let's move over here, and this is probably what drew a lot of people to it, is that PewDiePie is going to stream just for DLive now, I think. Hey, Boyle, what's up?
Hello, PewDiePie.
So are you familiar with PewDiePie?
Jeremy from the Quartering, and I've been sitting on this for quite some time. And now
I've never
I get to
seen him
release the
before, but I've heard of him a lot.
Something very...
What's DLive, Boyle? So DLive is another streaming option. As you can see here, PewDiePie picked it as, I don't know when he's going to start. I forget the date, or if he has already, but he's going to be streaming exclusively from DLive. And this was huge for a lot of people. I don't watch PewDiePie. I honestly didn't even know who the guy was until like a month ago, maybe, when people were talking about it in Discord. But he's a big figure. He's a huge figure. And so a lot of people have made the switch. I've seen it for a bit. Seen what for a bit? DLive or PewDiePie? But anyway, a lot of people are moving over to this, and we'll let the videos talk.
Very disruptive just happened in the world of live streaming, and it is that PewDiePie himself has now chosen an exclusive partnership with
You've
DLive.
been told to move over
now,
too.
If you've been following me, you know that I have a DLive page, and I will be streaming there later this month, a couple times a week. So definitely, if you can, give me a follow there.
DLive, that's right everyone. For those of you who don't know what DLive is, it's a live streaming platform. Live streaming is coming up in the future. That seems like a great idea, Felix. DLive is built of the Lino blockchain. They provide a disruptive solution for the industry. What does that mean? Let me tell you. DLive's mission is to empower creators. But
I'm sorry, the headphones in the chair.
And the ears, man, he's killing it.
Yeah. I was
Number
like, I
one,
want those
they
ears.
take no platform cut, so basically
Okay, so has 0 cuts. When you stream to DLive, the platform doesn't take any of your earnings, whether that's a recurring subscription, which there's 3 tiers to it, which we'll get to. Hey, what's up? Avisen? Good to see you. So apparently DLive takes, so this is what you were saying earlier, Etern, I think. Not, okay. There's 3 levels. I know you can take subs, I think in level 2, which is partner, and there's world partner after that. Whether it's a recurrent subscription or a one-time gift compared to traditional platforms that take roughly 50%. Yeah, Twitch just hammers you, man. I love you, Twitch. That is never going to change. 90.1% of each subscription and gift. And that's what I was saying earlier, Eternal, is that 90% go into the wallet. And then the locked Lino points. This is like, I guess the easiest way to explain it. And people in on my DLive chat, can you feel free to correct me. This is my very first day on DLive. But that the locked Lino points are essentially like recurring interest in the bank that you cannot touch for a 12-week period. And then after a 12-week period, you're able to get 1/12 of that money at a time per week. Now, the idea is that this will help keep the cryptocurrency stable because everything is done through this cryptocurrency, and then you can like change it to PayPal. You can cash out with PayPal. Hey, BitDan, good to see you. So yeah, that's
basically
the short.
If you donate to a streamer or if you subscribe to
that's
a streamer,
right. Yeah, that's the
website
area that I
itself
saw
usually takes
earlier
a
today when I was
percentage of
looking
that,
at. I was
not on
like,
DLive.
yeah,
It all
sounds
goes to
good.
the creator. Pretty cool. Number 2, viewers as well can earn Lino points, which is the currency, simply by engaging with the streamers. Pretty epic. Number 3 is one.
Yeah, so that idea is that by watching people, there's this chest that comes up. Let me pull this over here real quick. So here is my DLive right now, and there's a chest right here. Boop. And by watching, once it gets to a certain level, it'll shake, and then you'll click it. And I don't have that set up, but it'll give you a random amount of Lino points, essentially. And then those will go into your account. So yeah, that's what he's referring to. Just by watching, you can click this and receive some funds that way. By the way, super depressing. I hope this isn't true. Roses are red, violets are blue. I have stage 5 terminal cancer.
Oh.
I hope that's false. Is there a sad? I don't have a sad sticker. This is my first stream, so I don't have anything set up. Oh.
If worst case scenario, do the emoji, the old-fashioned emoji.
Ah, ouch.
I hope not.
Yikes, I hope that's not true. Okay, let's continue.
One that I really like as well, because users themselves get to influence the shape of the platform, guide where its direction is going, and also get rewarded for it, for having Lino points. Personally, I think it's really cool to have a creator-based website actually putting creators first. So I'm really excited about DLive, and I'm really excited to finally be live streaming again. If you want to check out DLive, you can download their app in the description. Follow me. I'm gonna be live streaming there soon, very frequently. Also, my very first live stream is going to be pretty epic. I'm going to steal Mr. Beast's entire formula and donate to people.
I've never watched this guy before.
Me either.
No one's ever done that.
I just for a second, what is this? What is going on? What does he use this for? Totally off topic, but like, I've never watched a PewDiePie video. This is quite literally my first time watching a PewDiePie video. And I don't really know what's... He seems very eccentric.
Yes.
Like in a very chill, funny way.
Yeah.
Basically, I will donate between $10,000 and $50,000.
Not like a ha-ha.
Pewds, I'm sorry. I used such a long clip, but I wanted all the context there. So essentially, DLive offers creators a real reason to move, given that they take no cuts, meaning when your viewers subscribe to you or tip you, they don't touch that, which is...
But I don't know, man. I just have this feeling with any big business that eventually they're going to take their cut. I don't know how they don't. Now, they do have a... Go ahead, Eterna.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, remember I was saying it's like, you know, there has to be something, or right now it could be, okay, we don't take so much of a big cut, but if we start growing and the demand for it becomes higher,
Right.
where we need to get more equipment, more people, etc., then it's going to be, well, we need to get more money coming in order to support our business. Not
Right.
necessarily them being greedy per se, but just to support
Now
the actual business
okay,
itself.
they do have what's called intra, which
Mhm.
is I forget the percentage. It's like maybe 1/15 or 1/20th of every lino or something. I forget what it is exactly, but it goes
Mhm.
right to their infrastructure.
Mm.
Infra. It goes right to the infrastructure of keeping it stable. So they do take a percentage to keep everything running, but I think what they're saying is they don't take it and put it into their back pocket. And I hope
Mm.
that's I kind of want them to get paid though. I don't know how I feel about them not getting paid.
Yeah.
I do think they deserve to get paid if they're creating a product that people enjoy and if this starts to take off. I just don't make it 50%, you know, that other ones are doing. Make it, I don't know. I don't know what's reasonable, 20%. I don't know.
Yeah. I would
But
say like 10, I would say like maybe between 10 and 30%.
okay.
I mean, that would be pretty reasonable to say. I mean, they should be rewarded for their hard work.
Yeah,
Like that's a big
if
thing.
this, I mean, this is, I know two people, three if you count myself,
Hmm.
that have now created accounts. Now I don't know if I'm gonna stay with DLive. This is my very first stream with DLive, and I have no idea if anybody's watching. But I don't know if I'm gonna stay there. But it is interesting to see that two other people that I know have already switched over. Now, not primarily, but they're streaming to both at the same time, kind of like I am right now.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just
It's
interesting.
huge.
Indeed.
And it also offers people who are viewing it an opportunity to earn money just by interacting.
Let's go here.
Million subscribers on YouTube, making him by far and away the biggest individual creator for the site. Lino Network is based in California and founded in 2017. A startup that has raised $20 million in funded, led by Zen.
Okay.
Oftentimes, if you end up with just a few bad apples on the platform, the media will write hit pieces after hit pieces and cause your platform a scar that will scare away big time. That's the
Nope.
thing. Like, you take somebody who's on Twitch. Yes, Twitch is still very attractive
Yeah,
because
Twitch is so
it
dominant.
has all the
It's
existing
stupid.
eyeballs, right?
Hmm.
PewDiePie doing
Well, it's
consistent
number
streams
one. I
there,
mean,
and
real
other
streaming
content creators doing
services.
consistent streams there might actually disrupt that. Also, if let's say you have 1,000 active subscribers and Twitch is taking half of that, you go
Damn,
from
think
making
about that.
$2,500 a month to $5,000 a month just by switching. If you can get people to switch over, I would suspect actually that many streamers, many professional or big time streamers, will consider at least dual streaming to both. That's where
Dual streaming, I could see. I know. I doubt any of the big Twitch people are gonna say, "Oh, look, I can double my funds and start all over." They're not. Even if they'll naturally carry over some people from Twitch to DLive because some of their followers are naturally gonna go with them. I highly doubt any of the big time players on Twitch are gonna go over to DLive right now and say, "Let me start from scratch." I mean, they may do both at the same time. That I could definitely see.
Yes.
And try to build up their DLive and milk both simultaneously, create communities on both. But they're not going to switch. Not right now. Twitch is too
No.
reliable, too powerful. They have TwitchCon. I mean, Twitch is just, it's a monster.
It's like the Disney of streaming
It's the
services.
Disney of streaming. Mixer. I've heard good things about Mixer. I've never used Mixer. That's not true. I used Mixer literally one time. And I've heard good things. I have people who stream on just Mixer, and that's great. But Mixer can't mess with Twitch.
No,
Mixer
no
can't
one.
mess with Twitch. DLive is based with all this. I'm not well versed enough in cryptocurrency to say if it's going to be stable or not, but it's so heavily reliant on cryptocurrency right now that I makes me feel uncomfortable. And I don't know that I could just be speaking from a place of ignorance, but I just don't know a lot of people who are going to make that switch.
Geez,
Yeah, because you
Not
gotta also
full-time.
think. Yeah, you can also
yeah.
think about too if it's going to be user friendly for people, for anyone to just go on there and stream and not like, okay, set this account up, then you need to do this, you need to get this cryptocurrency, you need to do this and that.
What's a
Versus I
boundary?
could just go on Twitch or Mixer, just create the account, and just go ahead and stream. So I want to know, like, it kind of seems like you got to do a little bit more things to it, not necessarily in a negative way, but for someone that just wants to just stream and that's it, then that's where it kind of comes, like, is it very user friendly, or for someone that's not well versed in cryptocurrency or even just streaming platforms in general. So
The setup for me, because again, I
Mhm.
set it up for the very first time today. The setup for me was incredibly easy. It was
Okay.
easy. It was fast. User friendly might not be the right word. It was user friendly in the sense that it was easy to do, very easy to do. But it's, how do I describe the layout of DLive? It's, I really don't know. I really don't know how to describe it. It's just not as clean as Twitch. That's the only way I can
Yes.
describe it. It's just not as clean as Twitch. It's simple,
Exactly.
but they
Yeah.
have like these interesting. Let me come over here again. They have these interesting ways of delivering currency: lemons, ice cream, diamonds, ninjagani, and ninjets.
Ninjagani and Ninja.
Yeah, ninjagani and ninjets. And
Oh,
these are how you donate to streamers. And Lino comes out to just over 1 cent. I think it's like 1.2, 1.3 cents is the, or maybe it's just below, but it's right about a cent, guys. It's fairly close. So yeah, it's just an interesting layout, an interesting way of doing things. It's not kiddish. It's just kind of like cute.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
it kind of encourages you to, okay, let me go ahead and show some love. It's like it's very cute. Like it seems more relaxed. It would try, if you have all that currency to blow, be like, okay, yeah, this looks cool. I'm just gonna go ahead
Yeah,
and do this.
and the great thing
Show
is
some love.
they create just by watching, they get currency. When they follow, for example, they get
Mhm.
1 lemon. So they get 1 lino, essentially, is what they get. So the moment they follow, they can give you that, just like
Wow.
that for you. So it encourages that automatic back and forth between you and viewer, and you don't have to be an affiliate. So there's 3 levels. There's, non-partner, partner, and global partner. But right from the beginning, as a non-partner, you don't have to reach any certain level to get any certain of donation, which is nice.
Oh, yeah, that is
is
very
that.
nice. I mean, I do like it. Because I was looking on there, like I said earlier, even though the audience is very small right now, that's actually made to for a streamer standpoint, that's actually
It could be
better.
beneficial.
It
It
could be
could be
beneficial.
beneficial because you can
Yeah,
break through.
yeah, exactly. And then you can go to a target audience again that could, it's also to your advantage. And I noticed on when I was looking through browsing through the different games, I saw games on there that normally would be at the very, very bottom of Twitch. So, and then you just see these kind of like up in the forefront, which I thought was really nice because it's like, oh, I know these games. I'm familiar with them, haven't played them, but they're actually really nice.
On
I don't have
DLive?
to
You talking
go,
about on DLive?
yeah, on DLive. So yeah, because when I was scrolling through, I was
Yeah.
curious. I was like,
So
okay, what type of
so
games they have? And it's
so if you
really
go to
nice.
browse, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right. I don't know
Exactly.
why this isn't. If you go to all, let's do that.
Yeah.
No, let's not do that. There we go. Now it's scrolling. Okay. So yeah, these are the games, and you can see the numbers are quite low. 1,708, 1,060. Let me pull up Twitch just for comparison of just chatting. I want to see how many people are on Twitch doing just chatting, and how many
I
people.
think it's probably going to be between
76,000.
1,000. Mm-hmm.
76,000 on Twitch versus 1,708.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. Like, that is an insane difference. So if you're a new streamer, that gives you an opportunity to break in. But it also means that there's not a lot of people. I mean, everything's going to be a trade-off between the two systems there. It just is what it is. So you have to take it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's do this one.
My name's Fig, host of Digital Boundaries. I'm going to break down why PewDiePie decided to come to DLive.tv.
Is this guy just going to talk the whole time with his
what
face?
DLive TV
No,
is.
no. No.
The head floats.
No.
He's the
Okay, I'm gonna-
all-knowing one.
No. And it's not even him. It's not even him talking. It's just like footage.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
You
No,
just did a
no, dude.
voiceover.
No.
No.
They say it's a battle.
So this one is DLive a
We say
scam?
it's a war.
Okay, so that's the title of this.
Frontline is
I do
back.
want to get
Oh
the
boy,
other side.
my video yesterday was I'm gonna try DLive, And today's video is DLive might be bad, guys. If I were actually a popular YouTuber, somebody would make a life comes at you fast meme out of this. I had heard about DLive before the whole PewDiePie thing, actually. I knew it as the site that Ralph's Killstream took refuge on after he got his ass blacklisted from YouTube. DLive banned him after like one stream, where he then moved over to Stream.
What is this? Why is this doing this?
I don't know.
He would be using DLive as his exclusive home for streaming content going forward, and that he was giving out $50,000 in DLive's proprietary cryptocurrency, Lino, as a way to draw other creators to the site. DLive's technology is blockchain-based, making it significantly harder for outside authorities to censor or regulate. And when PewDiePie made his pitch to the audience, he did so specifically referencing the fact that blockchain-based services are better for creators. That endorsement.
Yeah, because it's a third party, they can do things like NSFW, so not safe for work stuff, which is interesting.
By the way,
yes,
was a not so subtle jab at YouTube and Twitch for their draconian, hypocritical, murky, and arbitrarily enforced policies on things like copyrighted content, community guidelines, and hate speech. There's a rumor floating around, though, that DLive's a pyramid scheme. Well, let's take a look. DLive declined to comment on how the company expects to earn money. We are growing fast. Monetizing is not in our short-term plans. Our sole focus is on growth. Really?
Okay.
Well, that sounds a bit strange, doesn't it?
Yeah, the whole model just doesn't... I'm never going to get people on DLive to follow me. The whole model on DLive is just... It's interesting is what it is.
Yeah.
It's so different that it sounds so good, but sometimes there's a reason everybody's doing the same thing, guys. Like, sometimes there's something to that. The fact that they are a third party, the fact that they don't take any money, I mean, some people may see this as great and some people may see this as red flags.
The fellow who made that statement is Wilson Wei.
So with that being said, I would tell people, here's my thing. I always say, anytime you go into something that's, different territories or whatever case may be, do your research. Sure, get feedback from other people that's on there, but do your own research and compare. It's just like when you go out shopping or something, you're comparing prices.
Always do your own research. Absolutely.
Do your research and be well versed in it, because it's just like I was saying before, it's like, okay, it's easier to find more information about, let's say, a 401k plan, but this is a different territory all itself. And I welcome having more competition for streaming, because I love Twitch, don't get me wrong, but we need to have competition so there's more variety out there that benefits not only the content creators, and the viewers. So I welcome this, but at the same time, I'm like, do your research first. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Say like, I am going to go over here and I'm going to be a baller. I'm going to make so much money off this. No, do this because you want to do it. And then just do your research, because you don't know yet. And it's a lot of, especially with cryptocurrencies in different realm, just, do your research. That's all I can say. Don't rely on it as your main.
I don't know if I would yet. I don't know if I would yet. What was I going to say? I agree with the competition. There has to be competition for Twitch. The moment a company becomes that big fat cat that doesn't have to do anything, they start to take advantage of you. So there does have to be competition. All right, let's keep going.
The Lino Network. Considering that the Lino Network is run by a bunch of Chinese students who attended UFC Berkeley, and DLive's CEO was the president of the Chinese Entrepreneurial Association at UFC Berkeley while they were all at school there. It's probably no way from Steam and adopt Lino. Here's their statement on the matter. We've been monitoring the analytics, and we were not able to reward our content creators with the true value of their content. Our focus was to grow our user base and build an engaging live streaming and video community while growing Steam as well, and deliver upvotes as evenly as possible during the last night in February of 2018. In March of 2018, DLive wrote about how awesome Steam is.
This guy is going real deep. I don't know if I'm ready to digest all that information, man. I don't know if I am educated enough to have an opinion on any of that right now.
That's more like you already got
this
the
guy
information.
is like straight going like, look at this. This one right here. It looks like a freaking. This looks like a contract.
It is.
This guy.
It might be the actual contract of the company.
Oh, this guy's going deep. I don't know what all that is, but I'm not ready to digest it.
Crypto language?
Man, apparently there's some
language. That's why I
so
didn't
basically
get to
he's saying they're stealing tech secrets because they're all Asian? That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, because I was kind of wondering why he's like, they're Chinese. I'm like, why does that matter?
Yeah, he's insinuating, I guess, that they're taking Data? I don't know. That's weird.
That was really weird. I like the other breakdown what he was doing, except for that part. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, you need to take a chill pill, my
All right,
friend.
let's move on to the next one. I've also heard some people have gotten like money on their very first stream of DLive. Now, I've been streaming on DLive during this entire video, and I have had a total of 1, 2, 3 comments. So I don't know how these people are blowing up on their first. Maybe it's because I'm doing a just chatting, and nobody wants to watch that. I'm not sure. But even though there's significantly less people, like I showed you in just chatting, there's 1,700 compared to 76,000 on Twitch. There's nobody in here. It's interesting.
I wonder, is it kind of like with time, like because of time zone difference as well? Maybe you know how I got.
Oh, you know what? You know what? You may
It could be
right.
that same type of thing with
You
Twitch,
may
where
be-
like the
Oh.
evenings typically is kind of like the popular time, and maybe certain days and
Well,
stuff.
the-
It could be
yeah.
that same type of flow.
I heard that DLive is extremely international in the sense that a large portion of their if you go to browse and I don't know what DLive is, but we'll go to DLive. There oftentimes you'll see stuff not even in English.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
having bad luck with it right now, but there's a ton of people overseas that use this. And I'm having zero luck finding them. But I did this earlier, and
Yeah.
it looked like language I haven't even seen before. And there's a good amount of it. Maybe it's just not in DLive. I don't know this particular section, but I hear it's quite international. So the
Okay,
time
so
difference may actually be hurting me because here it's 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, but anywhere in Europe it's like the butt crack of like midnight or 1 a.m. or something.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that may be impacting it. I'm not sure. You would just think that there would be more people here on my DLive, considering there's only 1,700 people doing just the equivalent of what is just chatting on Twitch, but they're not.
But
Okay.
I think it might be really time zone, because even with Mixer,
Yeah.
I kind of noticed the same thing as well, where certain times of the day there are a lot more viewers than on, and then even certain days of the week as well. So that could be time, could be a factor as well when you got to factor in when you stream on here as well with all the streaming stuff.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I just know it's quiet. Anyway, so let's review this last page here real quick, and then I'm gonna give my experience real quick, and then we got to move on because in 15 minutes I have a co-op date.
Oh,
For,
nice.
I have a co-op date for Divinity Original Sin. So, and I want to get to my rant and my Q&A real quick. The short of the long, the highlights, I guess, of DLive from my experience thus far are, one, it's extremely small compared to Twitch. The comparison we did was the just chatting, which was 76,000 people to about 1,700 people in each category, respectively, for Twitch and for DLive. So if you want to get in when the getting in is not busy, now is the time to do it. But that comes with its own set of pitfalls, which we're not going to get into every one of those right now. The one thing I do really love about DLive is that it has whereas you have affiliate and partner with Twitch, which are just like stupid to get to, just like so hard. Even a lot of people don't even get to affiliate. Like it's just really, really hard to get to partner on Twitch. You have a 3-tier system here with DLive, and I don't know if it's on this article here. I don't think so. But there's non-partner, partner, and global partner. So there's 3 tiers to it. But right from the very beginning, without being partnered at all, you can make money. You can make the cryptocurrency and cash it out for PayPal, which I think is extremely beneficial for the content creator. Having to do all the things you have to do to be considered a partner on Twitch it's crazy. Like, it's just crazy. I don't know how people do it. Like, you really have to dedicate a significant portion of your life to become a partner on Twitch. You just do. Being able to withdraw your money is also a lot easier now, especially if you're a global partner on DLive. You can withdraw your money very quickly. You can still link it to PayPal, which is nice. Most take a cut of 50%. Right now, DLive isn't taking a cut at all. They do put 10%, what is like 9.9% away, that you can't touch for 12 weeks, but that's to keep the cryptocurrency stable. No ads. That's another big one. No ads. None. Zippo. So that's nice, I guess. But yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, I guess. It's my first day streaming on it, so I don't have too many opinions. Was it easy to set up? Absolutely. Is it better than Twitch? I don't think so. Is it easier than Twitch? Probably, because it's so saturated on Twitch. But easier isn't always better. And I will continue to stream to DLive, maybe for just this week or maybe for 2 weeks, just to see how it goes, and then make my decision as a consumer who's actually tried it instead of just hearsay. But for now, I'm impartial. What do you think, Eterna?
I actually agree with you on this. I'm glad that we have another streaming option. I'm not looking at it in a negative way because I mean it's an option, but it should be looked upon as it's an option, not as in I'm going to make a lot of money because you always back up. So I mean, it's great because you have that smaller audience, so you're more focused. It's a smaller community, and then you can actually probably interact, with the chatters more as our viewers more as well.
Definitely more interaction for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And then I was mentioning about some of the popular the games that are not as popular seem to be more up towards the front versus on Twitch you have to scroll forever, it seems like, just to get to the games that are not really popular. So that is an advantage there. I mean, I welcome this. I really do. And
I welcome it as a competitor for sure.
Exactly. And I really hope that it is like what they say they are, that it's legit. It's just like, just do your research. If you're looking at it to make money off of this, then I would say, then do your research about cryptocurrency inside and out. Do your research about this company inside out and make that informed decision before just jumping on the bandwagon because, say, PewDiePie is on it, because that doesn't tell me anything. Yeah, that doesn't tell me anything.
I mean,
because it's just, they can say, like, they can have pace someone say, yeah, go ahead, tell everyone how wonderful it is, and hypothetically, it's a scam. But I mean, I can see where people could look at it as possible scam, but at the same time, I can also look at, well, this could be a really good business in the future.
We just don't know yet. It's just too young. It's just way too young to know yet. The last thing I did want to point out is I tried to set up a Lino account. And every time I did, I got one of these messages right here. Site can't be reached. And I got this. Now, I don't know if this is legit or not. That's why I was hoping my DLive people could tell me. But it's saying it's a URL phishing site.
A URL phishing site.
Which means that they're trying to get data from you. I don't know if that's legit or not. It could just be one of those false positives, which is why I have this open as well. So I'm not accusing DLive of doing that, but it is something to pay attention to. I have never had this happen. I've never had this notification pull up on my computer before. Never, like literally a never. So that is interesting to see. I'm going to wait and see if I can get some more information from the DLive community on this before I make a judgment. Maybe they had the same issue, and it's one of those things you just have to unblock or submit as a false positive. But I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a little weird.
Definitely
a little weird.
Agree.
Okay. Rapid fire rant. Do you mind if I take this away?
Oh, yes, please do.
Hold on.
And here comes the hot pot, old buddy.
So my problem this week is that people consistently look at somebody's age and they make what is usually a fairly good judgment on their ability, but sometimes you're wrong, and you're way wrong. I have an issue with people looking at me. I'm 26. I'm a man. I'm an adult, but they still look at me and say, well, you're not 40, or, well, you haven't been doing whatever you do in your career for 10 years, and so you're not qualified enough. And that it pisses me off, honestly. It makes me angry because there are a lot of good people, especially in the gaming content community, that are younger, that are millennials, that are still in school, and who do make great content and have great ideas. In fact, there's a lot to be said for youth and their creativity. As we get older and as we go through school, our system sucks the creativity out of you. It leeches it because we want you to be good at mathematics and things that get, stuff done on a procedural basis. We don't want you to be as creative. That's why the arts are frowned upon in terms of going to college for them. If you go to college for film, heaven forbid, if you love writing, you're screwed. Like, you can't get a job. And the system has made it as such that that's the case. And so we lose our creativity. What does that mean? It means the younger people, they still got it. They still got it for the most part because they haven't been leached yet. In the same way that as we get older and we go through relationships, we get leached from our interpretations of what relationships are supposed to be. Our let me find my happily ever after becomes let me survive this relationship, because we become skewed as we get older. So I just want you to think about who in your life is younger. Are you younger? Are you considered disqualified because of your age? If so, don't listen to them. You likely have a lot of fire, energy, and creativity that the older individuals do not. And that it upsets me. It frustrates me. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to give the reins of a company over to a 22-year-old fresh out of college, but there's something to be said for bringing that 22-year-old into the boardroom and getting their opinion from time to time. So that is my rapid fire rant for today. Just thought about that over the weekend and it was really bothering me, so I wanted to speak to it. Thank you for listening. End scene. Okay. Q&A. So this one's from Dan. Favorite music from a video game? Eterna?
Favorite music. I'm actually, so lately, I've been digging DMC5, the music from there. Yeah, Crimson Blood or something like that.
Yeah.
Crimson Cloud.
Is that rock music? Crimson?
Actually, I'll send it to you. It's really,
No, I'll
really
pull it up
nice.
right now.
Yeah,
DMC5.
yeah, on YouTube. And it's Crimson
Cloud.
Yeah.
Let's hit this. Crimson Cloud. Here we go.
I think you might take this.
Is this it?
Yes.
My hair's not long enough.
My hair is really long.
My hair needs to be like, wait a minute.
butt.
It's not long enough for this right now.
My hair is like all over, so it's all good.
Okay. So you're digging that.
Yeah.
You're digging that hardcore stuff.
Yeah, and they have another song from that game called like Subhuman. It's just, I don't dig that one, but some people like it. It's like really hardcore metal Pokemon music. Yes, let's calm ourselves down.
That's that. No, I don't want the theme song. I want the music, Pokemon. Like, how would you find the music, walking music? Like, how do you find? That's my jam right there.
Yes.
Route music.
Yes.
Favorite music from a video game? Boom. That was the ish, man.
Okay,
That
no,
was
I
so
agree
good.
with you. That
Come
is so
on,
good.
you know that's good stuff. You know that's good stuff.
It is. Especially you're out there at the gym and you're just pumping iron, you have that.
That is great. Okay, for me, pretty much anything by Davis Wise and Grant Kirkhope comes to mind. I have no idea who they are, so let's find out. No, Simba. He hates when I don't pay attention to him.
Oh.
Davis
Again.
Wise. Davis Wise? Davis Wise. Yeah, that's not able to find that guy. Let's do Grant. Come on, you know I killed it with that Pokemon choice. Kirkhope. Okay, well, here's Grant. I don't know. Oh, is it Super Mario?
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, I guess he's
Someone
the
sent
guy who
me
made
something.
Super Mario. In terms of Pokemon music, listen to Heart Gold Silver version of National Park. Okay.
Ooh.
Silver National Park.
And then he said, sorry, David Wise.
Ah,
LOL.
one sec. My Simba's being a turd.
Simba wants to be famous.
Is this it?
Oh, yeah.
It's not the same. It's not the same. The traditional walking music. Oh,
this is old school. Oh my
jam.
god.
David Wise.
Big Daddy. That was awesome.
Best of David Wise.
I'm liking that music right there. Oh, so it's not the old version, okay. But it sounds very close to it.
Okay. So this is David Wise. Let's go here. See if there's anything I recognize. Oh, this. Yes. I remember this one. So good. Hey, my Mimo. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Sorry, just now seeing you. Just having some cat issues. Simba, I hear you, bud. I'll pay attention to you later. Don't worry. Yes. This is good stuff, man.
Oh, this is like chilled music.
That is good stuff. Let's see. I'm sure there's more I remember here. We'll hit
Every day,
one or two more.
millions of
We gotta move on. Yes. I remember this for sure. Donkey Kong Country? I remember this dude. Man, it's my childhood. Oh yeah. And it's about to drop. Yep. That is great. Oh, I got the wrong one. Well, still, it's still good.
Yeah, still good. Nice.
Yeah. So my favorite music from a video game is gonna be that Pokemon walking music. That's the very first thing that came to my mind was that Pokemon walking. What entertainment franchise do you think could pull off having a fighting game like Smash Bros? I'm actually gonna go right back to Pokemon. I just want to have straight Poke battles. But yes. I want it to be like, I know they have Pokemon in Smash Bros, but I want like a full roster of straight Poke battles, with access to like their major moves based on how you interact with the controller, obviously. But that's the game I would want to see. What about you?
I would say Pokemon and Digimon.
They've made a Digimon game. It was a long time ago. I want to say it was PS2, and it was dope. But that's Digimon has since
it's been forever.
not passed away, but
I know.
Yeah, Digimon's
good too.
Yeah, Digimon was good. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh guy, but that's fine. Digimon was good too. Let's see, last one. This is from Veritas. Favorite meal to cook. Well, I suck at cooking. Does a peanut butter and jelly sandwich count? You know what? I can grill some chicken. Man. I can't grill you a steak. I can't grill you a burger, but I can grill you some chicken. So, chicken, I guess, would be my answer. What about you?
For me, one of my favorite meals to make, I make it on special occasions, is chicken adobo.
What is that?
Oh, chicken adobo. Okay, well, let me tell you guys.
Well, let me tell you.
Let me tell you. Baker. So, baking people that are like close to me, my friends and family. You know, I love baking, period. But if I'm not really a cook, I'm more of a baker. But when I do cook, I do like to make this special meal called chicken adobo. It's actually a Filipino meal. So how I do it, I do like a healthy version of it, where use a lot of vinegar, light soy sauce, and I have the chicken legs. We got the potatoes, some onions, some green peppers.
Girl, you gotta stop.
Oh no, I'm not done.
It's Sunday, which means I don't get to eat a lot. You're making me hungry.
Wait. We're about to go down right now. So you put it into this big pot and you just let it cook for a few hours, and oh my gosh, when you touch the chicken legs, the meat falls off. Is that tender?
That's how I love. I'm not a big ribs guy, but I am a brisket guy. That's how I feel about brisket.
Yeah. Nice. But yeah, the chicken thigh. Or
I'm literally salivating.
Chicken legs.
No, I'm not kidding. I gotta drink some water because it's.
Oh gosh. But yeah, I make this big pot of it. I do it on special occasions because it takes almost like half a day to make it that soft. And you have some rice with it, and that sauce you put on the rice. It's like if you're a big vinegar person, I'm a big vinegar soy sauce person. So I try and make it healthier.
Do you like the vinegar chips? What are they like?
Oh
like
yes.
salt and vinegar, I think.
Oh yes.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. So that's what I make on special occasions.
Nice.
But yeah,
Yours
if y'all
is
are
way
ever
better than
out
mine. I'm like,
here-
yeah, I throw some chicken on a grill. Nice and burnt.
But yeah, if y'all are out here, I will make you guys some chicken adobo. Okay?
Man, I would love to come to Vegas. A man can dream.
Okay.
Man can dream.
And I'll make
okay.
you guys something too.
So that would be great. I will make you my chicken or peanut butter.
Hey, I
jelly
love
sandwich.
grilled chicken. Hey, I'll take PB&J anytime.
I love PB&J. So, Bit Dan was saying that there is a Pokemon game like Tekken, which is what I'm watching right now.
I'm not
and
EV plus forever again.
how
Nice
did this? That's
anti-air with
Mewtwo.
a
How did
Y.
this not
It's a
blow
little
up?
Weird in burst, but he knows the combos.
How did I
Because
not?
it's probably
As long as it
different
works
realm
right.
of
Yeah,
Pokemon
exactly.
where
It says
there's literally just
2019.
fighting.
That's a Machop. That's a Machop. That's a
Take what you
Machop.
can
No,
get,
that's a
especially
that's a
when it gets
Machamp.
Machamp.
it's gonna just
Machamp.
string you
No, that's
for
a
days.
4-on-1. What's the? Is that Machamp?
Did he get the
Yeah,
home
that's
he wanted to
Machamp.
burst? No, he jumped. He knew.
Dude, how is this not
Not like
huge?
you let Mutator play his game either.
Exactly. All right, knockdown
I think because
situation.
of Pokemon,
Oh.
just
Oh no.
it's not the typical
Gets
Pokemon where
thrown
everyone's
a
used
little
to.
too
Okay, I got
close
them.
on that
Keep
fire
up.
punch.
Oh my
I train
god.
them.
Actually, kind of-
You're just.
Poke.
Yeah, I think I've
Yeah,
heard that.
Pokemon
Poking.
control zone.
Yes, that's
I've
true.
heard
Okay,
of that.
popping his burst though right now.
This is
Oh, big whip
amazing.
punish.
How
All
have
right,
I
but you know
never
what? Wing
heard
Tide's
about
actually
this?
kind of okay with this. He has a
It's
lot of
popular
health
in
and
Japan.
still has burst.
And if you're Mutator, you're just happy to go back to field so you can try and
Oh my
camp out
god,
that
is there a
burst.
Squirtle? I really want there to be a
Wait till you
Squirtle.
have access to those lights.
Oh my god. Hold on. Pokin Squirtle.
Oh gosh.
Squirtle. Come on, babe. There's a Blastoise. Of course, there's a Blastoise. Oh, here we go.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh, here we go.
Squirtle. Oh my gosh.
Let's get hype, chat. Let's get hype.
Mudkip is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Squirtle's the best. What is this? This isn't a Squirtle. Where's my Squirtle? No.
Looks like Snake. I was like,
The blue corner makes the first attack. A big hit already.
Wait, what is this? This is
The blue corner barely.
no. This is like
Ah.
that's like Pokemon Stadium,
Pokemon.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, here's
I saw
Blastoise.
Some things I didn't realize. So I'm gonna get.
Oh,
some
look at it.
bubbles.
Look at Blastoise in all of his glory.
Okay, that was not a real vortex punish, but it worked.
Blastoise looks like a little small. Because isn't he pretty
It's not the
big?
same, Bit Dan. It's not the same. Blastoise is huge, man. Look at this guy. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's a tank.
Wait. Isn't Mewtwo? How come Mewtwo is about the same height Blastoise? I thought Blastoise is taller than Mewtwo.
Yeah, that block strings, but he's dead.
I don't know, but Blastoise just beat Mewtwo, so, you know, there you go. If you ever wondered who's the better Pokemon, Jabam. There you go.
It's a lie.
Pokemon. There you go. All right. I don't think we have any guests. So what we do at the end of each show is we do a Q&A section. And I have the opportunity for people to come on air, to hop on one of these on-air calls. I don't know if you can see it. My face is in the way, isn't it? Let me move that face out the way. So you can see these on-air calls. So this is myself and Turner on our Discord. We don't have any callers for today, but please keep that in mind going forward that if you do want to ask your question live, you can. You just have to hop into our Discord, wait in one of those channels. I will hop in there, say, hey, you ready? And then we'll pull you in and do it that way. But we don't have any right now, and we're out of questions, and I'm out of time. I'm actually over time. Sure. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Eterna, thank you for being here. Short of the long on DLive.
welcome.
I don't know yet. It's how I feel about DLive. I don't know. I already have 2 followers on DLive on my first stream, so I guess that's good. I don't know. I've had like 5 comments, and I have 1 viewer, which is me. So I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to transition over to, yes, Eterna, you're the best. Thank you so much for coming on again.
It's my pleasure.
I'm going to switch to Divinity Original Sin with my boy Kane, and we're going to continue that storyline now.
Oh,
Sure.
have fun.
Thank you. I will. Later, Eterna. I'm going
All
to
right,
let
have
you
a good
go
one.
here.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. we are out of there. Now I need to... Blastoise is 5'3". What the dude?